the Uno. And when you are designed by the oracles that we call the Fa, at that moment you proclaim yourself Uno to direct the Vodou of the entire world.
No si di kodo boya boya. Oh mi sisi. Nio anatine no tole. Do.
Before I begin this ritual, I call all the ancestors, the one I know and the one I do not know. We have seen many rituals here, and we have seen that they are all the same. That means for us, Vodou is everywhere. It's in the sky, in the water, in the earth.
When I look at you, I see everybody black. I see everybody white. I see everybody yellow. I see everybody red. So let us join in and be merry and dance and sing together.
So it happens sometimes that in his sleep he has a dream, and following what the dream is telling him, he's just doing benediction because it has been asked in his dream. This benediction is not just for him, and it's for the people in front of him, the group of the family, and all the people in the world. It's a real benediction for the world.
He says that since he arrived, he was very serious. But today you see him dancing and laughing because he feels that the unity of us all is real and present, and that is what we need and are seeking. Just a bit. Just a little. That is our traditional drink that we had brought from Benin. Palm wine, to which we add a few ingredients.
The ceremonies completed. Today the elders will join the Dalai Lama and representatives of the major faiths for an interfaith celebration before 7,000 people.
Hello. Hello.
Here are all the member delegation. First are the all the main religion represented in France and Europe, and some delegates of the ancient tradition you met the other day.
Yes.
So we invited them in the inspiration of your coming.
那长老都是，大概的去路蒙古籍，民的都是这样的小高中。但这个是你们刚上去，我是怕说的这些的，那种我之前的，这个当然是你们刚上要的。
Donc là, pour vérifier s'il manque personne. Et là, nous, on va descendre.
Well, my name is Marco Diani, and I am here to represent the Jewish community of Savoy and also the Jewish community of France. One of the things, one of the main ingredients, one of the main elements of every faith and religion is the extraordinary, something which is close to a miracle or a miraculous event, but an event that creates something that didn't exist until now. So this event could be the starting point of this new creation. Not much more is left to be done at the level of the great declarations, the level of the signing papers in common. What is left to be done is to do things together, not only for formal occasions or in a diplomatic way, but in a way that will be also the way of study, of listening and witnessing.
When we talk in the term of humanity, we need pluralism. At the same time, in individual case, now for example, my own case, I'm Buddhist. So to me, Buddhism is best. At the same time, that does not mean Buddhism is best for all. No. So for my own practice, individual cases, one truth, Buddhist truth. One religion, okay. But this does not mean, you see, the Buddhism is best for everyone. So therefore, for humanity, pluralism.
Gorat Mahabali Dalila Malade, Ichene Veita, Waxiche, Waxtuse, Yedasen Himi, Kabasamatokene Dega.
We have got this information while we are in Kenya. And we were told that His Holiness Dalai Lama is calling the whole world together to have a peace prayer or peace meeting.
The strength and the force, the moral figure of the Dalai Lama, which has been recognized throughout the world and throughout faith, it seems to me that he's been one of the major responsible for having changed the way in which we deal now with the relation between or among faiths. One of the major responsible for giving voice to groups, traditions that did not have voice or representation.
People thought that we Indians have disappeared. And that all of us had become mixed bloods or mestizos. And that all of us were already Christians. It has cost us sweat,
lágrimas,
tears,
sacrificio,
sacrifice.
Pero aquí estamos,
but we are here,
vivos,
alive.
Nos invitamos a soñar.
But we invite you to dream.
A soñar
to dream
que encontramos la solución de los problemas del mundo.
That we may find a solution to the problems of the world.
A soñar
To dream.
Que volver otra vez la conciencia del hombre cósmico.
To once again awaken the consciousness of the
Que
cosmic
otra vez nos
man.
consideraremos que somos hermanos.
To consider that we are all brothers.
Con todos los animales y con todas las cosas que existen.
And brothers of all the animals and all things that exist.
Que somos hijos del mismo Creador.
And that we are sons of the daughters of the same Creator.
El gran espíritu.
The great Spirit.
Teot.
Teot.
El gran misterio.
The great mystery.
Ometeot.
Ometeot.
Some of the traditions that were represented around the Dalai Lama were a tradition of oppressed history, of oppressed people, of oppressed religions. The word should be of religion that have been almost eliminated from history. So there was also an element not also of witnessing, but of compensation, of paying back for as much as it is possible, of starting to settle accounts. Most of these traditions are always underrepresented. A few words, and then next to the big ones. It doesn't seem to work anymore.
Many people want to hear what our people have lived by and what they have put into practice in their earth walk. And so at the present time, within the last 15, 20 years, tremendous awareness has developed among many people. And so there are many gatherings now where the individuals are taken who understand the traditional ways and asked to share that with others, because we were never ever asked before.
It was also a very interesting way of learning what not to do anymore, and maybe pointing to new ways to be taken, new roads to be taken in dealing with relationship, the complex question of relationship between traditions and relationship between religions. No one was prepared to see some of the rituals of other traditions and faiths. And so the initial reaction could have been, and was in some cases, a reaction of surprise, even of shock. But then, what was interesting was that in the long term, in the long run, everyone could see that there were things in common, that there were elements that were common to all of this ritual. Ritual is this way of discovering that through differences, we do respect the same elements. And in many ways, we do pay homage to these elements, to these divinities, to our faith, in ways that are actually at heart much more similar, almost identical throughout the world.
In Judeo-Christianism, we tend to place man at the center of the universe, and man as having power over the environment. Ancient tradition consider